going on. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell you what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes or so. I'm going to say a few words, some of them directly from Nia Vardalos earlier this morning. Okay, and then I'm also, straight after that, I'm going to call on my colleague Sharon Naidu from United International Pictures, because there's a little surprise and there'll be 2 lucky people, and then we're going to sit back and relax and enjoy 3 trailers, and then the movie's going to start. So let me get on with it. So thank you, Costa. Thank you. So dear honored guests, friends, family, colleagues, Philhelines, Hellenic radio supporters, students, lovers of storytelling, film and journey sharing, all protocol observed. Kalispera ke kalosorisate. Good evening to you all. It gives me great joy to welcome you to this rather special, long-awaited event. One that is the result of a collaboration between a number of institutions, boards, and bodies, including United International Pictures, Universal Pictures, the Modern Renaissance Arts and Culture Association, the New Pan-Hellenic Voice, the Hellenic Federation of South Africa, King David High School Victory Park, and Nicos.
Wow.
So, to tell you the truth, my name is actually not Reno. You see, it's a tradition in the Greek culture, as it is in many other cultures, to name your children after a grandparent. So I was named after my grandmother, my yaya, my boba, my David's husband. My yaya on my mother's side. Her name was Irene. So my late mom, may she rest in peace, named me Renos. Tried going to North Boys High School with a name like Renos. So at Hollis North Boys High School I was erogenous, erroneous, rhinoceros, renoster, rhino, Reno. So I thought, okay, let me cut this name to Reno. So what have I landed with? Renos, Reno. Is it Reno like the car, eh? Just can't win, never mind. I was also asked by my teachers at North Boys High School, when I started getting a growth, if I was growing a moustache so that I could look like my mother. I was also told by teachers at North Boys High School that I wasn't allowed to play soccer, because when I got onto the field, into the corner, I'd open up a cafe. It's quite funny, actually. And then recently I was asked if I'm Jewish. I can't work at King David High School Victory Park, so I mean, it could be something. So I said, no, why do you ask? No, because your nose is so big it comes out of the elevator before you do, eh? Yeah, people are lovely. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, in No Sugar Canderel and in Meze, Mira and Makeup, Harry Sideropoulos and Irene Stefanou drew on their own personal experiences to tell the story of growing up in Johannesburg and Krugersdorp and going to Saheti and Wits University, respectively. In Desperately Seeking Souvlaki, Costa Karastavrakis draws on his personal experience about finding one's identity and his courageous victory over substance abuse. I told Costa I would mention that as we speak, he's actually in Greece, in Kolonaki, performing that show like now. So that's very cool. Okay. Then I went to register to do a BA education at Wits. The lady at the desk in the Great Hall looked at my application and she said, "Is your father a cafe owner?" I said, "Yes." Okay, those days I wasn't like now. I was like, yes. She said to me, "Aren't you aiming a little bit too high for a cafe owner's son to try and get a degree?" Yep, oh my God. So in my one-act plays, Broken Plates, The Apple Tree, Soil, I draw on my personal experiences of being an only child of Greek Cypriot parentage, immigrants,
A lot has happened since my big fat Greek wedding.
Like I never left.
My father passed away, and his last wish was for us to visit his childhood village and reconnect with our roots. So, we're having a reunion. We're going to Greece.
Oh, yeah?
1, 2, 3, 4.
And by we, I mean the whole family.
Who wants souvlaki?
Paging souvlaki. Anybody by the name of souvlaki on this flight?
Aristotle, what?
I didn't know you were gonna be here.
What are you doing here? They had an amazing date. She ghosted him.
You are the Portocalos family. We are related through your papa's papa, who was married to my great Yaya's sister-in-law.
I'm Aunt Bula. I will be your favorite.
I promised my dad I would find his best friends.
I know them. Do they still live here?
No.
How do we find them?
They will come for the reunion.
Did they tell you they're coming?
No. There's no other bedrooms.
Family sleepover.
This is one reunion we'll never forget. Do you know these men?
No. I am surprised, but I am not surprised because I'm never surprised. You lost me.
Everybody say.
We dreamt about Aristotle last night.
How did you know?
Greek voodoo. Bam!
I remember your story.
I really need to find my dad's friends.
Angela and I are on it. Okay, bye.
Family ties. All of us ages, but there's love in your eyes. We got things.
Let's do it.
I'm calling it. You got us back to Greece. You're the head of the family now.
I can't really day drink like this.
Don't worry, a lady is never drunk. Pick the one we have for dinner.
Oh, thank you. I'm a vegetarian.
No.
We got these families.
So in my one-act plays, Broken Plates, The Apple Tree, Soil, I draw on my personal experiences of being an only child of Greek Cypriot parentage, immigrants in a diasporan South African apartheid and post-apartheid landscape. So ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Antonia Evgenia Vardalos once again draws on her own personal experiences for my big fat Greek wedding 3. She's back tonight on the silver screen in the role of Tula Portocalos, but not only. She also came back and is directing this particular one. So we're in for a treat, no doubt. Earlier today, the message from Nia received, and I have taken this extract from Nia Vardalos. In March 2020, after a period of failing health, I lost my dad. And very soon after that, we lost Michael Constantine, who played my father, Tula's father, Gus, in my big fat Greek wedding 1 and 2. I was grieving and processing both my fathers during a pandemic. I began to find a way to manage my grief through my fingertips, and the screenplay emerged about us fulfilling a father's last wish. The original draft of the script of my big fat Greek wedding 3 was written prior to Michael Constantine's passing, and it centered on the family returning to Greece with their father. I did know that Michael's health wasn't at the place where he wanted it to be. And when he read that script, he called me and said, "I'll be there, but could I be seated in most of the scenes?" I assured him that I would take care of him. And then his sister called me and said, Michael just couldn't bring himself to tell me that he wouldn't be able to join us. He wasn't well. But of course, I didn't rewrite right away because I was optimistic. Then I received several texts from Michael just a month before he passed away, urging me to make the film and that he would be there in spirit. I still have those texts in my phone. When we lost him, I wasn't able to see a way forward. I was emotionally drained from the loss of both these men, my two dads, in such a short period of time. Conversations with my family about our dad, his village, and the life journey revealed a small story seed, and I thought it through. That seed grew into the idea of a treasured journal, a village reunion, and the honoring of a father's last wish. I began to write, wholly aware that I was writing for both my father and Michael Constantine. I wanted to honor them both. When I was scouting in Greece, before the cast arrived, I cried through locations. I would think about how Michael and my dad would have loved the beautiful places we found for the film, and in particular, the miraculous discovery of a 2,000-year-old olive tree in the grove. It was an emotional experience for me. My dad would have wanted to be there, and Michael would have wanted to be there. In a very quiet moment, on the sound stage, on that first day we were all together, I told the cast that the film was for all our parents and that we would be dedicating the film to Michael. We held hands and talked about him. We all had a funny or touching story about him. He's a huge part of our lives. He's our dad. The song, Oli Mazi, All Together, written by Rita Wilson and Diane Warren, and performed by Rita Wilson and Christos Mastoras. It says it all. Bring people together. As we are here together tonight, let us too honor our own selves, our lives, our families, our friends, our loved ones, our identities, our dearly departed. We must remember that if we don't give up, if we have faith, we too will find that olive tree. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call, before I do the last part, I'm going to call on Sharon to join me. Sharon Naidu, she's the press liaison from United International Pictures head office, and when she comes down here to me, I'll tell you what we're going to ask you to do. Thank you. Your words, 2 words. Oli Mazi, go. Oli Mazi. Go, please. Oli Mazi. We are together. Got it? We are together. Go.
We are together.
Now point at your group. You must say your words, okay? You've got 1, you've got 2, 3. Okay, ready?
We are together.
When I point to you, go